Something I have to get used to. Hello everybody, my name is Austin, and I got something to talk about, right? I got something to talk about. Enkanomiya, right? Enkanomiya it's something special. It's something real special. Like, I didn't expect much from Enkanomiya, right? I've heard from my sister, who plays this game a lot as well, that it's kind of like the Chasm, right? Super boring, super cringe, not that much voice acting in it, and overall, it's not that great, right? So I was jumping into this game, new region, this new sub-region in Inazuma, and I was like, this probably ain't good. But lo and behold, this video proves otherwise, right? This region is absolutely crazy, like actually cray, dude, right? It's kind of like the Chasm, where it's kind of like branched off, right? It's underground, not underground, more like underwater / underground, but it's got that under vibe feel, right? No sun, no sunlight, it's all dark, it's so spooky. But that's where you're half wrong, half right, because it can also be super bright and super wonderful, because it's got this white night and evernight system, which is where you basically control the daytime, the nighttime, and daytime have certain elements that you can interact with the world, right? And nighttime you have other interactions that you can interact with the other world, right? And it's a very unique interaction, which I'm like, wow, that's very cool. At nighttime you see spooky ghosts, and at daytime you don't see spooky ghosts. And that's pretty cool. That's very cool, right? Like as a pro gamer, I can appreciate that. Yeah, as a guy who doesn't believe in ghosts, I mean, that's pretty cool. That is very cool. The geographical area, right? It's, you know, it's got that Atlantis vibe feels, you know? It's got this, yeah. It feels like Atlantis, basically. It feels like a lost underworld of sorts, and I heard somewhere that it is, you know, it is based off Atlantis, which is pretty cool. Very cool. I just really love the atmosphere. I don't know what else to say. I just love the atmosphere of this game, or not of this game, of this region. I just love the atmosphere of it. It's crazy, right? And not to mention, well, the story isn't like epic or whatever. You just, you know, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Open up Enkanomiya, collect some parts, build some shit, get some coral, blah blah. It's whatever. But the lore is actually pretty interesting. It's actually pretty cool, and I guess one of the things that helped me pay attention to Enkanomiya, right, is the fact that, well, it's not an Archon quest, right? It's a world quest, so you're already coming in thinking, oh yeah, it's not gonna be good. But I found it really interesting. I found it real interesting. Well, the Chasm, right? You expect it to be real good, but only certain parts of it is actually really good. Other parts, not so much. AKA the world aspect, the world quest aspect of the Archon quest, AKA Chasm. You know what I mean? And yeah, just the fact that it was all world quest and no like voice acting in it or whatever. Like you knew coming in that it's not gonna be like focused too heavily on story and interaction and character interactions and shit like that. It's not too focused on that, right? It's not too focused on that. And you know, and you come in, you're like, okay, I'm not explaining all that. But the lore of it is so good. Interesting, like this ancient civilization, right? That's been trapped in this underworld, right? No sun, no like cut off from the rest of the world, or cut off from the rest of Tabot, and all the gods, right? Like, yeah, like they don't interact with any of the gods, and they're just in their own little bubble, and you know, they build this ancient civilization, you know, build their own sun thing, they collapse, or you know, they move up to Watsumi. It's so interesting just thinking about it. Like it is one of the most interesting regions I've been to. I mean, the Chasm was also really good as well. That sub-region was also really good as well. I've enjoyed these sub-regions. I've been enjoying these sub-regions a lot. You know, comparing to the Chasm, right? The Chasm, I only hated the Chasm because it was an Archon quest, but World Quest wise, it was pretty good too. But no, I would say Enkanomiya is better than Chasm. I just really enjoy Enkanomiya. Like I just enjoy the lore aspect of it. Like you don't even have to like read a bunch of books. You know what I mean? To like the books in game to like to be like invested. It's just like you just get the premise and you're already hooked. And you're just like, wow, like this ancient civilization just did all this shit, and now they're gone, like, or they just moved up. Like that's insane. Like that's crazy, dude. I would say though, the music is also really nice. It's like really peaceful. It's so calming. Everything is just so nice. I enjoy this play. Like it's so calming. It's so relaxing. You know what I mean? The main Archon quests are like all so action packed and crazy and all. Especially the new Sumeru one, right? The new Sumeru quests have been like action packed, crazy, like over the top. You know, the Archon quests, the recent ones in 3.0 and 3.1, they've been all over the place, and I'm like, that's great, that's wonderful. In fact, I enjoy that the best. Like that's the best kind of story, right? It's like the action-packed stuff, and character interactions and voiceovers and stuff like that, and intense music. Like that's what gets me going. But other times you just need that softer moments, right? And Enkanomiya is that softer moment. You know what I mean? Like the music really slaps, dude. Actually, that's the wrong word for it. It's just awesome. Like it's just beautiful. Like it doesn't slap. It's just beautiful. Like that's the wrong word for it. It's just beautiful. Like it just hits your heart. It's just so calming. It's so sad, but it's so calming. And it's just it's just so calming. Everything about Enkanomiya is just so calming, so mysterious, and overall so you know what I mean? Like the fact that I haven't researched a lot about Enkanomiya makes it even better, because I think that mystery aspect, like, just it kills the region. You know what I mean? Like in a good way. Like it just like destroys the region in the best way possible, right? Like that the mysterious aspect of Enkanomiya. It's crazy. It's actually so crazy. But man, I enjoyed that region a lot. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I have to say, but, Enkanomiya, you know what? Let's give it a 9.5 out of 10. Good shit.